How to check if a binary is 32 or 64-bit on Windows? Is there an easy way to check if a binary is 32 or 64-bit on Windows? I need to check before I move the program to a 32-bit machine and experience a spectacular failure.
After examining header values from Richard's answer, I came up with a solution which is fast, easy, and only requires a text editor. Even Windows default notepad.exe would work. Open the executable in a text editor. You might have to drag and drop or use the editor's open ... dialog, because Windows doesn't show open with ... option in the context menu for executables. Check the first printable characters after the first occurrence of P. This part is most likely to be surrounded by at least some white space, could be a lot of it, so it can be easily done visually. Here is what you're going to find. 32-bit. (64-bit). A word of warning, using default Notepad on big files can be very slow, so better not use it for files larger than a megabyte or a few. In my case, it took about 30 seconds to display a 12 MB file. Notepad++, however, was able to display a 120 MB executable almost instantly. This solution might be useful in case you need to inspect a file on a machine you can't install any additional software on. Additional info. If you have a hex editor available, the offset of P signature is located at offset 0 by 3C. The signature is P\0\0, letters P and E followed by 2 null bytes, followed by a 2-byte machine type in Little Endian. The relevant values are 0 by 8664 for a 64-bit executable and 0 by 014C for a 32-bit one, 6486 and 4C01 respectively when adjusted for Indianness, but any decent hex editor will automatically handle Indianness when you search for a hex value. There are a lot more possible values, but you probably won't ever encounter any of these, or be able to run such executables on your Windows PC. Full list of machine types, along with the rest of exe specifications, can be found in Microsoft P and COF specification machine types section.
The SDK tool dumpin.x with the /headers option includes this information. Compare these two. I've added bold for the key information. And
If you don't have or want the whole Windows SDK or Visual Studio, you can use SIGCheck X from sysinternals. Output.
I can confirm that the file utility, for example from Cygwin, will distinguish between 32 and 64-bit executables. They appear as follows. As you can see, it's very obvious which is which. Additionally, it distinguishes between console and GUI executables, also obvious which is which.
Sonata第三次赛例